All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, His only begotten Son, called Layim La Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekak Wadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, root and teach well, Wa Barakathum, unto the hopeful elect. All right, now today through the Spirit, I want to go into a lesson entitled, These people gotta die, man. And these people I'm talking about these 2/3, man. And then also, of course, the heathen nation's gonna die, but they're irrelevant, man. Nobody gives a fuck about these nations that are outside of Israel, man, because they're not going in the chariot anyway. But I want to talk about Jacob, you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, man. A lot of y'all are gonna die harsh deaths because guess what? You in that same spirit our people was in back in ancient times where they wrongfully accused. Of course, Yahweh Shai didn't deny it because it was prophecy, but a lot of stuff they accused them of was false. But they're in the same spirit of coming in the same spirit as the high priest and the elders, man. When they had Yahweh Shai crucified and said, "Let his blood be upon our own heads," man. You see? A lot of y'all, you 2/3, y'all are in that same spirit. And even the Lord said that was Proverbs 17:15. He that condemneth the just and he that condemneth the just and justified the wicked, both are an abomination to the Lord, man. So you niggas are disgusting to Yahweh Shai. You're disgusting us too, man. You see? Because it'll be certain situations or scenarios where somebody will be in the right. They won't even be done wrong, and yet they'll get canceled, they'll get bashed. Like, for example, let's go into the manosphere. Let's say a man so-called, quote unquote, in this world steps out on his woman. You see, which really technically it's not nothing wrong with that, because according to the scriptures, as long as a man doesn't lay with another man's wife, a man can do what the hell he wants to do, man. And also, a man is allowed to have multiple women. You see? But in society, if a man, quote unquote, steps out on his woman, even if he could be being a good husband and everything, providing, leading, protecting his household, making sure his family and his woman is good, yet since he step out, that makes all those other things irrelevant. And he's just he's the biggest devil or demon in the world. You cheated on so-and-so, whoever the fuck the woman is, man. Yet you'll have a whole grown-ass dude who will take his privy area off and call himself the other thing, a woman, and it's okay, man. You see? And they'll justify that shit. Or they'll say, oh, they good. Or let's look at the music industry. All the bullshit that happens, all the adultery that's happening there. See, with these, I'm gonna talk about the black woman, man. You see, Steve Harvey's daughter. What about her? She bragging and boasting about the different rappers she slept with. That's justified. But if a man step out on his woman, then it's like he's the biggest devil in the world. The fuck out of here, man. And not even just that, bro. They do that to us consistently. Oh, y'all great and stuff like that, man. You see? But ultimately all this stuff is false. And then they're ultimately just doing that. Ultimately, really, it's a spiritual thing. They're doing it because the Lord is going to mark them for judgment. However, that's still not going to exemplify all the stuff they say. That's why the scriptures say, every idle word that men shall teach, you shall give account thereof in the time of judgment, man. So all this shit talking and scoffing, scorning. You see, the majority of our people and that's in America, you're gonna be destroyed, man, by ICBM nuclear warheads, that second death, and by famine, teeth of wild beast, all these various forms of judgment. You're gonna be caught up in that, man. You see, you have men that linked brothers' addresses. Got brothers, lost brothers different opportunities for jobs. You see? All types of shit, man. You see? because it shows you the wickedness. You see? And then Jake will be quick to say, "Oh, y'all hate y'all," because the way they'll be quick to try and get mad at Jake the way they speak. You know, a lot of you Israelites, man, and you in the circumcision. A lot of y'all that are so-called in the truth will get all in your feelings because of the way the message come out. Meanwhile, the messages according to the scriptures is actually showing love. Leviticus 19:17. It says, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt not suffer sin to be upon thy neighbor," man. You see? So that's love when you rebuke and correct. You give the right direction to go. Now, the way the delivery of that message can come off harsh sometimes, but hey, it's still love at the end of the day, man. Because it's your salvation. Your life is dependent on how you deal with this word. So if you ain't doing according to these scriptures correctly, then it ain't no light thing to be talking about, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't do this." Like, nah, man, you gotta get. It's a level of course it's a balance, but certain things, man, you can't just be coming. Jake, the scriptures call Jake stiff neck. You can't come to Jake with all that soft shit, man. Jake ain't gonna listen to that. Lord even told Ezekiel, "Make thy face hard against theirs, man," because you're going to a stiff neck people. So, man, that's how our makeup is, man. You can't that soft stuff ain't gonna work with Jake a lot of times. So that's why a lot of times the Lord will put in a brother's spirit, which really is the Lord speaking to that brother. You'll get a harsh rebuke, and that'll be your judgment versus the Lord actually judging you Himself. You see? But guess what? That's love though at the end of the day. Versus, yeah, these other camps, for example, they sugarcoat the doctrine, or they'll justify all this bullshit that Israel is doing so they can get more following, or that they can get credibility from these various celebrities and guys like that. And a lot of times when they do this shit, it doesn't work. Like when they went out there and tried to march for Kyrie, didn't even acknowledge them. IUIC. See, because they were trying to get credibility and build their brand by a form of, you know what I'm saying, going on these podcasts and, you know, trying to get these celebrities to validate them so they can get more credibility. You see? That's like a persuasive element when you go into literature. That's a persuasive element called ethos. You get like somebody that has high credibility. You see? You got pathos, which is emotion, logos, which is like facts and statistics. But it's a persuasive element, you know, to make somebody buy into whatever. Like if you're writing an essay, that's how you get somebody to buy into it. And stuff like that. It's a literary element, like to persuade somebody. You see? So they're trying to persuade people by way of having credibility. Oh yeah, see, he follows us. This celebrity follows us, man. You see, but within that, you're over here condemning the hell out of men that's doing the work, actually serving the Lord. But a lot of these celebrities, they ain't right, man. But yet you over here, like, you justifying them, but you condemning the hell out of, you know, your fellow brethren that's already in the truth, man. You see? Over bullshit. And that's why a majority of you people are gonna die, man. And as time goes on, man, you start to get in the spirit of where you see why the Lord is gonna fuck a lot of you people up. And you don't feel sorry, man. So all the bullshit has to eventually come to an end, man. All the malice, all the evil that majority of our people are indulging in, eventually you gotta get judged for that shit, man. Eventually judgment gotta get brought, man. And we're gonna see more. You see? For all this wickedness happening, man. More famine, more plagues get hit on people, man. You see? Because our people ain't right, man. You see, for a man doing something that's righteous, hey, that's born to him that call evil good and good evil. You see? The majority of these people, they follow that same path Esau has set up. Because in Esau's society, if you're doing righteousness, it's looked at as you like you're not it. You're not winning in this society, or even you're an enemy. If a man has a type of masculinity, you know, like the scriptures require you to be, you'll be deemed as being like you're toxic or whatever in this society, man. Meanwhile, you can have a complete bug out emotional black woman in a man's body, and then he's justified, man. Oh, he just emotional. He went through trouble. No, fuck that, man. You see? That nigga's emotional just like his black ass mama. You see? And that gets accepted in this world, man. And that's why the Lord is gonna bring that judgment. Because that shit, hey, it's not gonna stay like this forever, man. Wickedness is okay. See, a lot of these people think, hey, because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, the hearts of the Son of Man is fully setting them to do evil, man. So a lot of these guys are continuously just doing wickedness because they think nothing's gonna happen, man. But guess what? The Lord has every single action documented. The angels are watching everything. And for those that ain't right, you're gonna have to eventually pay that tab, man. You see? And the majority of our people are gonna pay that tab in a real harsh, rigorous way. And we don't feel sorry for that shit, man. We're not gonna feel sorry when you get burnt up by missiles. When famine hits you and you're starving. You see? Because our people are really evil, man. And as time goes on, you start to get more mad at Jake when you see them fucking up versus these heathen nations, because the heathen nations supposed to do that. But Jake actually supposed to have that righteousness, man. He's supposed to be moving a certain way. But Jake moved all types of degenerate. Jake moved like heathens, man. See, like you ain't got no type of morals, just doing bullshit. You see? And they do that, and guess what? You can see the hatred Jake has, man, towards his people, man. And that's why the Lord is finna kill a lot of you Israelites, man. And He keeps the spirit on us, so that way we don't be reprobate as them, void of judgment like them. You see? But that was just something that was just on my spirit, man. A lot of these Jakes, they're gonna die, man. You see? All the wickedness happening. You see? Even a lot of these camps, they respecter of persons, and they'll condemn the hell out of one camp, but then the next camp can do whatever, and then everybody's saying shit about them. You see? But the minute a so-called issue, happens between them, somebody that's actually not doing wrong, then guess what? Like, for example, you have all this shit, that the adultery situation. You got guys teaching the scriptures wrong in other camps, but every camp sees it in their mind to try and condemn the hell out of GMS about something. You see? Which shows you exactly what I'm speaking of, man. That respect of persons, they justifying all this wickedness happening so they can condemn those that are actually being just. You see? This world, hey, the way the world is governed and ran, that's how everything is, man. It's all about respect of persons. And then not only just respect of persons, it's all about fucking capitalizing. You see? Jake will capitalize on, these Israelites by following, like Esau set up one of these Jake leaders to lead Israel to the wrong path. And they'll have Jake doing all types of stuff to be like them. But meanwhile, that guy he's not even really what Esau is portraying him to be. But he's doing it so he can make that money. So he can capitalize off of you Israelites, man. But see, a lot of y'all don't understand that. And y'all just follow, a lot of these, the path a lot of these guys Esau setting up, and it leads to you to go astray. Meanwhile, you got men actually telling you the truth, and you're coming against them, man. Which is prophecy at the end of the day. But we still speak about it. A lot of Jakes are rejecting Yahweh B'Shem Shah daily. Because you coming against the men that's pushing the word of Yahweh B'Shem Shah through the spirit. So a lot of these people are gonna get jacked up, man. You see? That Amos, you go to Amos 9 and 8. The eyes of the Lord are upon a sinful kingdom. He just shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. He's talking about you Israelites, man. You see? That can apply to you Israelites. You see? This whole kingdom is wicked, but I'm talking about the Lord really only... Jacob's trouble is for you Israelites, man. You Negro, Latino, Native American Indians. Then you have Israelite foreigners mingled amongst these different nations, man. These various nations. Jacob's trouble is for you. These nations are going to die anyway. they get put in captivity anyway. Jacob's trouble in its entirety is for you Israelites. It's your punishment. It's not these heathen nations' punishment. You see, they're gonna die and get judged in it, but it's mainly for you. So all you Israelites that's all in the respect of persons, all this wickedness happening, this hypocrisy, Lord's gonna jack all y'all asses up, man. And we can't wait. You see, because we're getting tired of it. We're like, man, I'm a babe in this thing. Brother's been in way longer than me, but I'm definitely getting tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of I'm tired of Jake, man. Jake is wicked, man. You see? Jake is real, is evil. You see? And that shit, and Lord ain't finna allow this shit to stay much longer, man. So, hey, I brought this out. You know, it's lesson gave some edification. It was exhorting, even though it's a little bit of a rant. You know, some precepts still got quoted. You know, I like to end it off by saying, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchak Wadash, double honors to the apostle, elders of great millstone, Ruth T. Swell. Till next time, come my Shalom.